For Rachel, it became motivation. She worked, she raised her child, she put herself through nursing school, and after years of balancing responsibilities that would overwhelm most people, she earned her license as a registered nurse. Outside of work, there was another role she cherished even more: being a mom. She had 4 children, including Jayla, and she built her entire life around giving them opportunities she never had growing up. She was married to a man named Jelani Blackshear, and together they were raising their children in Anchorage's scenic foothills neighborhood. Nothing about it hinted at what was happening inside. And that's often what makes cases like this so unsettling. Now here's where Jelani enters the story. He wasn't someone Rachel had met a few months earlier. He wasn't a boyfriend she'd recently started dating. He was her husband, the father of her youngest daughter. He also worked for the Alaska Department of Corrections as a corrections officer, a position that carried authority, responsibility, and public trust. From the outside, they looked like another hardworking couple. Nothing about that picture suggested the nightmare investigators would later uncover. But here's the thing about abusive relationships. The people living closest to them often become experts at making everything appear normal. It wasn't until after Rachel and Jayla were gone that friends started sharing things they'd never fully understood before. Her mother would later make a heartbreaking observation. If Rachel never told people what she was going through, it wasn't because she didn't trust them. It was because she loved them. She didn't want the people she cared about carrying the weight of her pain. That one sentence says almost everything you need to know about who Rachel was. But it also hints at something much darker, because court records would later reveal a home ruled by fear. And by the spring of 2022, that fear was about to collide with a 14-year-old girl who had finally decided she couldn't stay silent anymore. Everything that happened afterward can be traced back to one conversation. On March 30th, 2022, 14-year-old Jayla Blackshear walked into the Anchorage Police Department and told investigators she had been sexually abused. Imagine how difficult that must have been. At first, Jayla wasn't ready to identify the person responsible. She didn't have to. Investigators immediately recognized the seriousness of what she was describing. They arranged for a forensic medical examination and began doing what detectives always do in cases like this. They started putting the pieces together. It didn't take long before one name rose to the top: her father, Jelani Blackshear. By April 1st, detectives had collected a DNA sample from him for comparison with evidence gathered during Jayla's examination.